Yeah. Oof. Bit of splashback there.
See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You open up with such force.
I know.
A thumb strength.
Mm.
You're a kid who played Thumb Wars in his
I did.
in his day.
I did a lot of thumb activity in my day. A lot of thumbing.
Hell of a hitchhiker.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Empty Promise podcast. My name is Chris and tonight you are joining me and my best friend in the whole wide world, James D. Downey.
Hello.
Sorry for butchering that, D. You're just joining me. He's here, but he's not going to do anything on what is episode 70, or LXX Roman numerals of the podcast. Thank you for joining me. We hope you find it well as we come to you on this Sunday morning, 12:14, brunch on a Sunday, D.
Easy breezy Sunday morning.
It is Sunday 6... oh God, I can't even talk. It is Sunday, December 16th, D, which means I have a list. It's not a good list.
It's not.
That's why there's a backup right here.
Is that like in the middle of like March or something?
Yeah, it's actually the 12th of April.
Oh.
1577, Drake sets off his circumnavigation of the globe aboard the Pelican.
Francis Drake.
Sir
Francis Drake.
Must have been
The predecessor of infamous Nathan Drake.
which he later renames
No.
the Golden Hind. That could be my phone causing some interference, but I need it for something.
There you go. It's all good.
But yeah, there we go. He does that.
That's the famous pirate.
Is it?
Night.
Yeah, 1577. That's a long time ago. But anyway, here is a short list of facts about taking the long, as in slow, way around the world.
Okay.
Okay. The first officially recognized circumnavigation of the world on foot was by American David Kunst. He started on the 20th of June 1970 and he finished on the 5th of October 1974.
4 years
4 years.
to walk around the world.
The walk was actually 14,450 miles long, or 23,250 kilometers. He took around 20 million steps, wore out 21 pairs of shoes, and that's it.
How long? How would you walk around the world? Do you like?
Okay, so he's obviously starting in the US.
Right.
So he'd walk. I don't know. Do you have to cover like? Is it just like a one?
A revolution.
Yeah.
Could you just like walk up and down like one street like for that distance, or do you have to like literally walk like? Because you can't walk across the ocean like, unless you go up through the Arctic, in which case you're fucking like.
He might have done that.
Yeah.
Because you can walk from. I only know this from that film, The Way Back. They walk from like Siberia into India. That's doable.
Yeah, that's doable. Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to get from India to like.
Yeah. All you got to do is get from America somewhere over to China or somewhere like there, and then you're sweet.
Yeah.
That's
the tough part. Yeah.
Play.
So
4 years, fair play to him.
yeah, took him 4 years. 4 years of his life
Poor bastard.
wasted. I also have a little.
What we should have done.
What?
You should just ran from coast to coast in America.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Forrest Gump style.
I know.
Yeah.
He just kept running.
Shit happens.
Was that
Chris.
mine? Was it
No, that
yours?
was me.
Okay, sorry. I have some not fun facts, just some random tidbits about the number 70.
Some fun facts. Here comes some depressing facts about the number 70.
70 miles an hour is the common speed limit for many freeways in American states, primarily the central United States. In the eastern US, speed is generally 65, and in the west, it's 75. Fewer people, I'd imagine.
Weird.
Yep, fewer people.
It's 70 in the UK.
Yeah, I was just getting to that.
Sorry.
It's okay. You said it. 70 years of marriage is marked by a platinum wedding anniversary.
Platinum. That's impressive.
Yeah, that would be pretty impressive.
You have to get married at like age really young and then live to your 90s.
10, yeah. 70 is the hull number of the US Navy's nuclear aircraft USS Carl Vinson, named after US Representative Carl Vinson. The French department. Nope, doesn't matter. Does not matter.
Does not matter.
Does not matter.
Don't want to hear
Does
about
not
French
matter.
today. Sorry, French people.
Does not matter.
70. Think of something significant with 70.
In certain cases, this is in law, copyrights will expire after 70 years. So it's 70 years before copyrights.
Unless you're Disney.
In Olympic archery, the targets are 70 meters from the archers.
70 meters.
Yep.
Think about that.
That's a good distance.
That's some distance.
Yeah, for
70 meters.
Yeah.
I could probably do it.
The number of laps in the Canadian Grand Prix.
70.
How do you know?
That came to me.
In college football, West Virginia Mountaineers scored 70 points against Clemson Tigers in the 2012 Orange Bowl, setting the record as the most points ever scored by one side in the history of all bowl games.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Bowl games.
Bowl games.
As in like the Super Bowl.
Don't know. I don't know the
Bourbon
difference.
Bowl?
I don't know the difference.
You know the difference is, Chris?
What?
When you win,
Yeah.
you win a bowl.
Do you win a bowl?
I don't know. I think
That'd
so.
be
I think we get a cup.
Yeah.
Well, they get a bowl.
Do they actually?
Yeah.
Wow. Fair enough.
Just random pieces of kitchen,
Yeah.
cutlery. The super fork.
Yeah. The knife. I don't know. The knife edge.
The knife.
I don't know.
Man,
It's all there.
you're a tired puppy.
I'm
today.
wrecked. I'll just explain why. I've just come off 2 night shifts, back-to-back night shifts, and we don't do night shifts, so my
Okay.
body clock's gone. I've done 9-6, 9-6, Thursday, Friday, into Saturday, and now I'm just completely wiped. my body is aching.
Did you just spend all day yesterday sleeping?
No, I woke at 10:30, so got a couple hours sleep. Came home Saturday morning, got a couple hours sleep, and then went to Craigavon.
Why?
Because I thought I'm just gonna write up all the Christmas shopping. I'm just gonna get that done out of the way. I went down there, and I went down, and I was there, and I was like, "Oh, I'll call in and see if Sinker's working." And I would literally just walking past Starbucks, and at that time they were queued like 4 deep, and I was just like, "I'm not going in there.
No.
I'm not." I could see them all lined up behind. I was like, "I'm just not going in there." Walked down to Debenhams. We walked through Debenhams, and then we just left. We got 5 Guys, and then left.
Nice.
Yeah, I had to get
5 Guys, good shout.
I needed the milkshake. I got bacon pieces in my milkshake.
Is it nice?
It's very good, yeah, because it adds that like kind of, you're drinking it and then you just have like this wee bit in your mouth and you're like, and it's like a wee bit of salt. And it's delicious.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No, it's great, Dave.
Don't know,
It's
maybe.
great. It's terrific. It's bacon.
I know it's bacon, but
Yeah.
bacon belongs in certain places, Chris. Milkshake may not be one
In a
of them.
chocolate milkshake, it did.
Oh, chocolate milkshake too.
So yeah, so I'm just recovering from that, and I've been really unwell during the week.
Yeah.
There was like a uni flu going about. Do you hear about that? No.
So what's a uni flu?
It was like a flu that was brought from the uni students. That's where like it originated.
So the ones who work with you?
Mm-hmm.
Bastards.
Yeah, and it got really bad. We had loads of people off and just couldn't afford to take the time off, so I just died in work.
Yeah.
So
And then that got everyone else sick.
got everybody else sick.
And it keeps the
Yeah.
circle going.
I think like I know American companies, some companies here. I don't know if you have it in your work, but they imply duvet days.
What?
Duvet, like if you're sick, you stay at home. It's classed as a duvet day. I'm not sure if you get some percentage of your pay, like it doesn't go down as like a sick day or whatever. I don't know what way it works, but it's pretty much just them saying if you're sick, you're not taking it into work.
Yeah.
You're not spreading it. So you get so many of these set aside for you a year.
You've got this thing that's coming in now as well. With what we do is you don't get a duvet day, you work from home if you're sick.
Mm.
So if you're sick, like sniffles sick where you can kind of still work, but you got like a head cold, you're not feeling well, don't come into work, but still log on your computer and do your work.
Well, that's fair enough.
But you have to be like properly sick now before you can actually take a day off. You know, I used to be like, I feel sick today, I'm going to take a day, I'm going to rest up,
Yeah.
I'm going to kick the ass out of this.
Now you have to be
illness.
properly sick.
Yeah, now it's like, if
Oh, do
you're
you mean to take like a day off completely from even logging on at home?
just like a day, I am sick today.
I'm sick.
Do
I'm not
bother
doing
me.
a thing.
Yeah. You can still do that, like, but like,
Yeah.
we're getting to the stage, Chris, where like people are starting to expect you to work
I know.
no matter what.
Because I was thinking maybe I would class for the flu jab, working in retail and dealing with so many people,
Maybe actually, yeah. Do you?
handling money and all that kind of stuff. Maybe I don't know. I haven't found out. I need to go to the doctors and see, because I don't want to get the flu,
True. The flu will fuck you up.
especially like around Christmas. No one wants to be sick around Christmas.
Is it true that the reason people get sick around Christmas more and winter is because we're all indoors more?
I think so.
Yeah.
It's it's just a breeding ground for germs. Haven and so many people in such a tight space.
Yeah.
Kids coming off school and everything, and ugh,
Oh yeah, all that there.
God no, just a nightmare.
It's not like you don't get sick from the cold. Like
No.
you don't get the flu from the cold.
No, you do not.
Yeah.
No. Some people though get like the cold, and then they get like a sore throat from the cold.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then that leads to like
The
God,
cold
no.
and the flu like are different things. Though.
Yeah,
It's like if you get the cold. I mean, we've all had the cold.
the
like,
cold. Yeah,
You know, I'm dosed with the cold.
yeah,
When really you're just not fussed.
yeah. Pretty much not fussed.
The
yeah.
man flu.
The
as they call
man
it.
flu. Yeah, yeah. I thought mine was just a case of man flu or something during the week. I thought maybe I'm just not fussed, but my bones were actually aching They're actually just sore. And it was just like, oh, it wasn't the flu. It definitely wasn't the flu because
I had something similar to that. I just was on my ass for about 2 days.
yeah,
But
just
I still
floored me.
Yeah, but you felt like I'm not in a situation where I can't like go into work.
Mm-hmm.
But really, I shouldn't have went into work.
Yeah,
because
I know what you mean.
everyone else was on their ass. Then
I went to Armagh during the week. I called into the main man to get my haircut.
oh yeah.
And we discussed in length your conspiracy that you brought to us last week, that you tabled for me last week.
The mystery of
Yeah. Now, he's not the only person just to mention this one to me, because DB Cooper has proven to be a very interesting character. A lot of people find that story very real, very
it
interesting.
It
yeah,
happened.
that's
Yeah,
it. So
I was there. I saw it.
I think I was talking to you during the week. I think we're going to have to reopen that case next year.
I think we will revisit it. Well, we will revisit it.
Yeah.
Because even since then, I have like looked up more stuff about it.
Yeah.
Like, and, you know, what I tried to give last week was kind of like the facts and the theories. I think we could go way deeper.
I'm not happy where we left it.
Yeah.
You know?
There's so much more that could have happened.
Imagine we ended up unraveling the mystery behind DB Cooper.
We solve it.
Book. I know we solve it right here.
There's two more interesting things that I had never talked about. One of them is like the money.
Yeah.
So we never really covered what happened to the money he stole.
Okay.
And I thought, oh god, we're getting some serious.
I'm just going to put
interference
that over there.
So we don't know what happened to the money he stole.
Mhm.
There's a lot of talk about there. And the other thing is, all this talk, I didn't even think, all this talk about him jumping out of a plane and getting parachutes and all, and never really give any serious time to the idea that he may not have jumped at all.
I know.
Dun, dun, dun.
What if the people on board were with him?
Yeah, what if they were all in on it?
I know.
There's so many levels.
I know.
But anyway, if you don't know what we're talking about, last week's podcast, we did conspiracy theories. You should go back and listen to that.
Yeah, 100%.
And we will come back to conspiracy theories. We've got
Yeah.
more big ones, and we'll revisit, maybe reopen some previous cases such as DB
case
Cooper.
files. Yeah, 100%. Part of my news today is getting me ready to get us ready for yet another. I'll wait till we get there. But thank you very much to the main man for number one, this amazing haircut, because I got to look fresh on pod every week for D. And number two, for obviously tuning in week in, week out. Can't recommend the place enough, so go get your haircut there. There you go.
Next time, I haven't got my haircut in literally months.
If you can hold out to my next one, we'll go together. We'll do a podcast special. We'll podcast from the barbers. What about that?
I'm up for that.
Yeah,
I'm
just two mics into the seats and we'll just sit there.
Just like you talk away.
Can we get 5 seconds just to drown out these clippers, please? Pardon me. I'm really not well.
You're pardoned.
No, I'm fine. Okay, I have some news from the weekday. Now, this one I literally just seen right before we started. Excuse the interference while we go through these. But archaeologists in Egypt, because we love Egypt in this podcast, and we love people opening up stuff that they shouldn't.
That's an interesting one for the... oh, never mind.
But they've made another exciting tomb discovery. Would you believe it? The final resting place of a high priest who has been untouched for 4,400 years.
I love the Egyptians.
Like, I know.
I love this.
I know.
The fact you can find like a perfectly preserved
Preserved, yeah.
4,000 years old.
Mustafa Wazari, Secretary General of the Supreme Court of Antiquities, described the find as a one-of-a-kind of the last decades. The tomb found near in the Saqqara Pyramid complex near Cairo is filled with colourful hieroglyphs and statues of pharaohs. Decorative scenes show the owner, a royal priest named Wahait, I think that's how you pronounce it, with his mother, wife, and other relatives. Archaeologists will start excavating the tomb on the 16th of December and expect more discoveries to follow, including the owner's sarcophagus.
That is mad.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So they start today. They start. I
wonder what mysteries they will unfurl.
Yeah.
No. Uncover.
Yeah. Did you hear about Did you see the thing about the Russian state-of-the-art robot during the week?
No.
Oh god, this is so stupid. I heard this in the news, like on the radio. So there was like a high tech show in the city of Yaroslav in Russia. So this big like high tech industry show. They're showcasing all like the latest and breakthroughs in like technological advancements. I don't know, but one of these things was they broadcast this. It's called Boris, the singing, dancing robot. So everyone was kind of remarking on how like Boris looked, like his movements on stage were like incredible, but they looked just a little bit off until further footage showed that there was a big gap of the robotic plate missing from the neck, and they seen a human neck,
Oh my god.
and it was actually just a human
In a
in a
costume?
costume.
Oh my
And
god.
they tried to pawn it off as the latest breakthrough in in like, I don't know, fucking Russian. It's been exposed as a man wearing a robot suit.
Do you know what this is?
Yeah,
This is like whenever you're you've got like 2 days left for your deadline and you just have not done the work.
that's exactly what it is. Get cardboard, get tin foil.
Yeah.
Someone start
We
drawing.
can make this work. We can make this work.
Yeah, somebody find somebody who could dance. And in the report, the robot also appeared to speak in a metallic voice as light flashed on its face in different colors, saying, "I'm good at math, but now I want to study art and musical composition." Images shared online from backstage at the event clearly show a human inside the robot outfit through a gap in the bodysuit and headpiece. Bloggers found the robot show website where the suit identical to the one shown in the clip can be purchased.
Brilliant.
So there you go. That's what was happening there. The Whopper detour. Why Burger King is sending customers to McDonald's.
I've heard about this.
Have you? I haven't.
Heard something about it.
Okay.
My apologies. We're both have it today, Chris.
So Burger King is cooking up fresh beef with fast food rival McDonald's in a creative new way to make customers download its app. If customers are within 600 feet of a McDonald's in the US, they can unlock a deal giving them a Whopper burger for 1 cent through the Burger King app. The app then offers directions to a nearby participating Burger King where customers can collect the burger. The deal will run until the 12th of December, and customers can only access it once. Can only access it once. Sorry, yeah. So, hang on, I don't fully understand this. So you have to be within 600 feet of a McDonald's to unlock the deal.
So the idea is you're gonna go to McDonald's. You get to McDonald's and your phone vibrates and it goes, "You can get a Big Mac or no,
A what?
you can get a Whopper for 1 cent if you
Yeah.
go to this Burger King just up the street."
Yeah,
That's what they're planning to do.
yeah.
Can they do that?
Apparently they
Like
can.
that is next level. That is like literally you are on the doorstep of McDonald's, but you should go here instead.
Yeah.
That's mad.
A lot of people tweeting in response to it saying, "Too bad it's not working. The app won't connect to the internet. It would be great if it actually worked. Been sitting in McDonald's for 5 minutes for nothing." Others said that Burger King's promotion backfired and they ended up just eating in McDonald's.
That's what I'm just thinking. It's like if even the smallest thing goes wrong with the app,
It's a
they're in McDonald's now.
It's a bold move, like, because
is.
what do you call like didn't they do that thing? Remember I told you that they were offering like 20,000 for the
Yeah.
first person to fucking
Yeah.
taste the
chicken burger.
the
was
chicken
it?
burger? Yeah, Burger King are bold with their.
They need to be. They're not. McDonald's are just like next level. Like everybody and their mother loves McDonald's.
Yeah.
Well, they don't love it, but they've all had one.
They've all had one. Yeah.
Burger King is kind of like you really want to have a burger to go to Burger King.
I like Burger King's burgers.
So do
though.
I.
They're good
So do
burgers.
I.
Don't understand it.
But I do like having Burger King only rarely.
Same. I wouldn't go to Burger King in the frequency as I
No.
visit McDonald's. It feels like it's too heavy or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. There was a man rescued after being stuck in an abandoned restaurant's grease vent for 2 days.
I did hear about this.
Did you?
Yeah, this is a
Okay.
weird one. I only heard the headline, so I'm interested to find out how he got into the grease
Okay.
vent.
Well, I can tell you. A man has been rescued after being stuck in an abandoned restaurant's grease vent for 2 days. The man, who was physically exhausted and suffering from dehydration, likely would not have survived another day given the circumstances. This is from Alameda County Sheriff's Office. After sharing that in a Facebook post, sheriff officers and the Alameda County Fire Department were called to a disused Chinese restaurant in San Lorenzo, about 25 miles east of San Francisco, to reports of a, quote, faint voice calling for help at around 9:30 a.m. on Wednesday. Realizing the sound was coming from the roof vent on top of a restaurant, they used a ladder and found the suspect stuck in a sheet metal grease duct running from the roof to the kitchen. The man, who's 29 years old, was covered in grease and oil and was trapped in such a position that he could not escape from the chute, which narrowed considerably near the bottom where it opened to the stove. Pictures released by the sheriff's office showed his feet jammed up against a tiny opening in the restaurant's kitchen. It took firefighters between 30 minutes and an hour to free the man, who has not yet been named. He told officials he had been stuck for 2 days, and despite being exposed to the cold and the elements, it was generally good conditions. He has been
Not
taken
too
to a
shabby.
hospital for treatment and expected to make a full recovery. The sheriff's office has opened a trespassing and vandalism investigation, but said it did not know if the man was trying to break into the restaurant. The extraction caused about $10,000 worth of damage to the ventilation system, and it's not the first time that they've seen this happen in San Francisco. We are very thankful to our citizen reporter and our firefighters for saving the man. It is likely he would not have survived another day given the circumstances. The suspect is expected to make a full recovery. So I don't know why he was there.
Was he trying to rob the restaurant?
I
Is
don't.
that
Well,
the idea?
it's a disused
Do you know
restaurant.
what he's probably trying to do? He's probably trying to steal the grease.
Yep.
Yeah, and then sell it to the recycling people.
Yep. Simpsons.
Simpsons.
100%.
I would be inspired to do that. I know how much money's in Greece. That must have been the retirement Greece.
I had an article here about does Super Smash Bros. Ultimate deliver a generational leap for Switch? But I'm
Does
not,
it?
It's, I don't know. It's too big.
Does
The
it?
article's way too big to even skim through right now.
Does
it's
it
something
really?
I will read later, but there's too much there for me to.
Maybe, and it's just a thought. Maybe it doesn't. And maybe it's just another Smash Bros.
You will enjoy it.
I don't. I've already seen it in action, Chris. I know I won't enjoy it.
You will.
I won't. I don't like Smash Bros.
Yeah, but you'll like
Condemn me if you will, but I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to play it.
Do you just not like fighters?
I don't
Is
like
that what it is?
Not
You don't
particularly.
Like,
No.
not like.
Although I do prefer the likes of like we played a bit of. Call it there, Injustice.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I don't like Street Fighter.
Have you seen?
I like Tekken. I don't like Street Fighter. I like Injustice. I don't like Smash.
Have you seen the new Mortal Kombat trailer?
No, I haven't
It
actually.
looks very good. You might enjoy it. It's quite bloody.
Bloody?
Quite violent. Yeah.
I like a little bit of
It's
gore.
right up your street.
Okay.
I know you like blood and gore.
Thanks. Thanks for the recommendation.
There you go. That's all the kind of shitty tidbits I had.
I got fuck all news.
Yeah.
What happened?
Um,
See what's happening with Brexit?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a big episode of House of Cards.
Yeah.
It's like
I've stopped
so
watching
bad.
House of Cards though.
It's so bad. So I haven't watched the new season yet.
No.
But yeah,
Oh, that's something I have to do.
watch House of Cards.
I'll touch on this now, seeing as our news is so light. I was given a recommendation from the main man when I was in to watch The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen it?
No.
No, he
I've
said
heard
it's
it's very
an
good,
excellent movie, and I went yesterday to pick it up in CEX because I thought I'll just nip in here and pick it up. Man, the queue was like, because you know the CEX in Craigavon, it's just a
Yep.
shitty little.
Yeah.
And the queue was like all over, and I was just like, the Blu-rays of all places are like right at the counter,
So you have to go the whole way.
and you can't get like if I
Yeah.
go up, to, people are like, "Why are you standing there?" You know, we're trying to queue, and I'm just like, no.
I'm just browsing the blue.
So I'm sorry, I have not watched that yet. I will pick it up and I will watch it. But instead, this week I watched Southpaw.
That's with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jiggly Hall.
Gyllenhaal.
Very good movie.
I've seen that. I don't know. I seen it and I was like, is this another really serious boxing film?
It's very good.
Okay.
I enjoyed-
Probably
Did
is
you
good.
watch it?
No.
Oh, it's very.
I didn't
very
like the look
good.
of it. Didn't
No,
like
it's
the look
very, very good. It's not what I expected.
of it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
The story kind of 30 to 40 minutes in just gets thrown in its head, and it's like, oh,
Interesting.
fair enough.
See, Creed 2 is out.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Now,
see
that's
it.
a boxing movie I don't care about.
Really?
No, because it's just playing off. I like, almost like standalones. Like this is obviously playing off of like Rocky, that kind of
Yeah.
way.
Have you seen the trailers for it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks amazing.
Yeah, no, I don't. I can't give love.
He's fighting.
Drago.
Yeah.
I know, and that's what I'm like. I'm just like, they're
need
obviously
that.
cashing in on that. But
Creed. Apparently, Creed was amazing. So I'd love to see Creed
yeah,
2.
have you seen Creed?
No, I have to see both of those. I listen. You give me the Rocky anthology like about a year ago. I
Yeah.
still have it. I haven't watched a single one yet.
That's what that is.
Yeah, I'll bring it back up.
That's fine. I'm a no rush.
Yeah, I'll never get around to watching it.
Have you got my Ratchet and Clank? Or have I
don't
got
know.
it?
I don't actually know. I definitely had it. I don't know if I give it back.
I
or
took
not.
a notion for playing it.
I have your Horizon.
You can have that.
I'm not playing it.
I took a notion for playing Ratchet and Clank. I seen it in somebody's Insta post. And I was just like, I'd love to play that.
I'll
game.
drop those things up when I'm coming back up.
It's
This evening.
fine. It's fine.
I'm not
gonna have
play
time.
them.
I'm not gonna have time. That's fine.
I have a movie recommendation for you.
Please
I've
do.
seen during the week,
Oh,
and
good.
genuinely, I think it's maybe the best film I've seen this year. Seriously, not
Okay.
even messing about.
Yeah, is it a film from this year?
It's a film from this in the cinemas at the minute. I'd highly recommend you go see it. I'm talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Really?
Class, like the best Spider-Man film I've seen in the last decade.
Wow.
Hands down. Better than Homecoming.
Really?
Yep. easily. It's really good.
Why? What makes it so good?
It's just, I don't know. It's funny, right? At parts I was going like, this is as funny as Deadpool was.
Yeah.
That's how much I was enjoying it. Like I was laughing out loud in the cinema.
Wow.
Truly loving it.
What
And
rating? What rating is it?
I think it's PG, like 13. You know, one of those. But then like it's just and stylistically it looks amazing because it's all done like cell shaded, like comic book style.
Comic book, yeah.
Looks fantastic, and the story is actually really solid. It's like you care about it, you want, you know.
Yeah.
It's not cheesy. It's not like typical superhero fucking origin story.
Yeah.
It kind of toys with that. Like it doesn't take itself too seriously, but at the same time, at the serious parts, it's really good. I just think it was class. I would give it like 9, 10 out of 10. Honest to God.
It's not a film I thought of even going to see.
I seen the trailers for it and I was like, I'd really like to see that.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see that. And I did, and it still managed to exceed my expectations. So, excellent.
Nice.
Don't want to, I know I'm really hyping it up here.
Yeah.
But like, it's not going to be like a Godfather type film.
No.
You know, it's a comic book themed film. If you don't like comic books, you may not love it, but it's still a really good film on its own.
Okay.
Stands on its own.
I bet you Shawnee Mac loved it.
I bet you he did. He
Yeah.
definitely
He
did.
definitely did.
Yeah, I loved it.
He loves comic books.
I recommend it to everybody.
Wow. See, the new Gears of War comic book has been released as well.
Did not see that.
It's depicting the events
Preceding
D-Day, I think, because I don't think they've done that yet.
E-Day, Chris.
Oh yeah,
It's
D-Day.
E-Day,
Yeah,
Chris.
that's right. I'm still on Battlefield. Sorry, it's E-Day. It's Emergence Day. Yeah, so it's out. I seen a guy in Australia reading it. I was
Nice.
like, oh, that looks pretty good.
I've never read the comics.
He was showing like pictures of like each of the pages, and I was like, that actually looks pretty cool.
Do you know where I was during the week? I was
Where?
in Forbidden
Planet
in Belfast.
Yeah.
I went upstairs into the comic
Oh
section.
yeah.
It's actually there's like
It's a cool
I
section.
don't read comics now, but
No.
I'd be tempted to pick up a couple of
Yeah.
like the graphic novels.
Yep.
Yeah, they look really good.
I want one of those books that you know, to go through this door, turn to page 63.
Make your own adventure type book.
Yeah, what do they call it? Are they
I
just
don't know. Yeah,
because I don't know how to, Google it.
Yeah, you don't have to find it.
I don't know what to type into Amazon for this. What is this book?
I just want this book.
That would time to get one of those. Also, Dave Goggins. Have you ever heard of Dave Goggins?
I think I
He was in
have.
Joe Rogan, black guy.
No, I don't think so.
He's like an ultra runner.
No.
He's like got like one of like the craziest like background stories like you'll ever hear. He's one of the most motivational people you'll ever listen to. He released his book during the week, so I'd like to.
What's it called? Hope it's got a good run pun in it.
Oh fuck, what's it called?
My Run to Success or something.
No. It's like
Cool Runnings. No.
oh that like these are all better names than what he has. That's brilliant. No, it's something else. But I'd like to get that.
I hope it's not my story. or
No,
something. That would be awful.
no, it's not. It's like no, I don't even know. I might have it here if I can find it at some point during the show. I'll get it, but I don't
Fair
know.
enough.
Other than that, I had a very steel week. What about you?
Steel.
Yeah,
No.
it was just like a
Just a basic week.
like I'm nowhere near where I have to be with Christmas shopping right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
Normally, I'm on the ball.
We went for a couple of hours on Saturday to do Christmas shopping, and I got a few things. Not enough things.
That's just not
Still got a lot to get done, Chris. To be honest with you, but
Okay,
there's a week yet. There's still time.
there is a week, but the weeks fly by.
Goes quickly.
Weeks
now,
are like fucking
especially
days
coming
now.
up to
man.
Christmas. I just don't want to have a busy day, so I might go tomorrow do some shopping, just because I don't want to go when it's busy.
Whereabouts you gonna go?
I'll be back up in Belfast, so
Huh?
I'll be back up in Belfast, so I'll just go to like the Victoria Square place.
Nice.
I don't know.
Just the main hub.
I'll just walk around.
Just walk. Yeah. I have so much to do.
I'm gonna get more pretzel dogs whenever I do.
I need.
I had my Christmas party this week as well.
How'd that go?
Staff do. It was good. Went to Made in Belfast, a wee restaurant up beside City Hall in Belfast.
What type of food did they do?
They do a wide variety, a wide variety
A wide variety.
of stuff. So like there was all kinds. There was steak flowing. There was chicken. There was turkey, chicken supreme, a turkey duo, which was like a turkey, like it had like a batter on it. It was like a turkey, like a fried turkey nearly. And then I had this turkey pie.
Ooh.
Jesus fuck. Ham and turkey pie. It was delicious.
That sounds
it
good.
It was delicious. Had sticky toffee pudding for dessert.
Ooh.
Also delicious.
Is it like a buffet?
No. No.
Ah.
You sit down, you order. They just got a wide variety.
A wide variety.
A wide variety. It's good. Good wee restaurant, I have to say.
Nice. You've been to Cosmos in Belfast, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
You should.
I
You
think
love
we
it.
should go. Yeah.
You love it. Yeah. Because it's got Chinese food, Indian food.
I feel like I just need a buffet now.
Italian food. Yeah,
You know?
buffet.
I just need, because I don't know what I want, so I just need to see everything, and then I'll know.
Then I'll
You
understand.
know that kind of way.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. You wanna go up and go like, I didn't know I wanted those, but now I want nothing but those.
I had a KFC the other night for the first time in a wee while.
Out of Armagh.
Yeah,
Yeah. What's it like?
it's okay.
It used to be my favorite KFC.
Same.
Yeah.
Monaghan is slowly creeping back up there.
Oh, is it
A
actually?
very
Yeah, it was
it was a very dodge.
at a point for sure.
It wasn't busy enough for them to kind of keep the standards, high.
Hey,
But now it seems to be getting there. So
that's good. I'm glad.
so am I.
Yeah.
So I had one of those during the week. Just had a standard fillet burger meal. It was quite good. Some popcorn chicken. It was good as well.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. I have had so shit during the week.
Yeah.
So bad.
The last month, I think I told you I'm on my Christmas diet.
Yeah.
I'm just eating whatever I want.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to restrict it at all.
Nope. I'm the exact.
Exactly.
Pardon me. I'm the exact same. I'm like eating like a packet of cookies like a day.
That's heavy going. Like.
Yeah, it is quite heavy.
Do you know what I've been eating a lot of recently?
What's that?
You know those flips pretzels?
Oh,
chocolate
they're
covered pretzels?
so fucking
They're
good.
so
Oh
good,
my
lad.
god, they're so good.
They're
Are
not-
you eating the chocolate or the white chocolate?
The chocolate. I haven't seen the white chocolate in
Oh my
ages.
god.
You can get dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate. The
Yeah.
dark chocolate is fine.
Yeah.
The milk chocolate is so much better.
Do you know why they're so good? Because you're eating it and it's sweet, and then you get like this bit of salt in it,
Yeah.
and it's just like, oh, that's
Just
just a
balances
perfect bit of savory.
perfect.
It's like the bacon in the milkshake, day.
Okay, now I understand
Now
what
you
you're
can
saying.
see where I'm coming
yeah,
from.
actually can. Okay.
I made that decision yesterday for Five Guys because Nando's is there, but I've never really had a good experience with Nando's.
Have you not?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I've only ever had it once, and I didn't really see all the hype.
The food for me was good.
Really.
The experience I'm not such a fan of. I don't like the fact that you line up at the start, pick your food, and then go sit down.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't
isn't
like
it?
that.
No,
Or I don't know. Maybe that's not how it works. I don't know how it fucking works.
I think it does work like that, doesn't
I
it?
remember lining up for my
Yeah.
food. I didn't like that.
No.
I wanted to sit down, or I wanted to go like to
You
like
want
a
to be
deli.
waited on.
Yeah, exactly.
Either one or the other. Either be waited on or have it like a buffet.
Yeah, you have to go up and get it, don't you? Whenever it's ready.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. The food is fine. You can get it on a Deliveroo in Belfast now. So
Oh.
I might do that the next
Yeah,
time.
just to
Yeah.
to save you the
But
of course.
I've never understood this whole like wee cheeky Nando's.
no.
No, I'll have a wee cheeky McDonald's.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Did I tell you that I went to when I was back up in Belfast? Like, must have been, was it last week, or the week before? Whatever it was, went up to the Christmas markets, but went up after work one evening. It was like a Saturday evening I finished, so I didn't finish till like, oh no, was it? I finished at like 4, and by the time we got up there, it was like 6:30, 7, and we were just going to go to TGI's, and
Yeah.
then it was like an hour and a half wait.
Oof.
So we ended up going to Frankie and Benny's.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about this?
No.
No, it was quite good.
Frankie Manny's, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Is it Victoria Square, that one?
Yeah.
Beside Cosmos?
I was absolutely starving. So we got mozzarella. We got starters first of all, mozzarella bites, or mozzarella like sticks, and got the southern fried chicken strips as well for starter. They were quite good. Then I went for the New York burger. Don't know what it was. It was a burger, but then it had like a load of like deli meat
Yeah.
and things like that. And a big massive burger. That was quite good. Then we went to the Christmas markets, and I got the churros.
Nice, yeah.
I seen the cookie thing you were talking about.
Did a cookie dough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing was, like, we went up and it was a Saturday evening, so everyone who was in the markets at that point was just there for drinking.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
no one was there to like shop and do things like that. Everyone was just getting full, like all over the place.
Yeah.
And it was just like, right, okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
So we went in, got our pick and mix and things like that, did like a quick walk, and on the way around I seen like the cookie thing, and it was like down in this corner, and the churros were up in this corner.
Yeah.
And by the time we made it back around, I was like, I'm not going back there. So
Funny, I haven't. We said we go back to the Christmas market to get all those things.
Didn't.
Haven't been back.
I think when you go once, it's just like, yeah.
It is good. Like
I'm
but
not so
it's
big on
amazing.
Christmas markets. Like I wouldn't, like some people like fly to like different countries to visit their Christmas
Yeah.
markets, and all. I'm just like, I'm fine.
You know, it used to be called the continental market.
Yeah,
I think that's a better name for it.
same.
That's what I go for, is trying out like loads of different types of food
Yeah,
and snacks
same.
and stuff.
Yeah.
But now it's a Christmas market. It's too much focus on the whole Christmas thing. And, like people just go and get, as you say, go to the beer tents and get full.
Get full. That's what
And
I'm
I'm
like.
like, you know,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't know if I told you that or not.
No,
So.
you did not.
Well, now I have.
I've only been to Frankie and Benny's, I think, once.
It
That I
was,
can recall.
It was
fine. I had the hot dog. It was nice.
It was just okay. We had Frankie and Benny's breakfast the time we went to
Oh, that was awful.
America.
That was
absolutely
that was
terrible.
Disgracefully bad.
Dire.
I got blueberry pancakes. Do you remember what they were?
They fucking were not. They were
Regular
like 2
pancakes.
regular pancakes with a bit of blueberry fucking jam or sauce.
That's not what you want when you ask for blueberry pancakes.
Because it's not what the picture specifies
No,
either.
yeah, it's got little blueberries baked into it. No,
Yeah.
they give me 2 regular. I'm talking out of a packet, thrown in a pan for about 2 seconds each side, pancakes,
Yeah.
and then they just fucking picked up a handful of sauce and flung it at the
Wasn't
plate.
there like ice cream or something with them as
Oh,
well?
fuck what he knows, Chris.
It was fucking disgusting.
I was disappointed. It was like 10 quid as well. I was like, what the fuck?
That was in Manchester in the airport.
Yeah,
That whole airport just should have burnt. I hate that
I
place.
don't like that place. Yeah,
Fucking hate it.
I remember queuing like on like it was just like a corridor, and there was like about 100 people all stood there waiting for a flight. Like,
And then they said that they had a problem with our passports. Remember
that's
that?
right,
We had our
yeah.
passports taken off us. Wow. That did not start well for us.
the problem with the left phalange on the plane.
There was.
Held it up.
This week, D, we are talking about, but before we do, I better just say that remember to everyone who has tuned in, this is going to be the penultimate podcast for this week,
There's only one more.
or for this year.
Is there one? There's one more, is there?
There'll be one more
One more.
podcast. Yeah, we'll have one podcast next week. Obviously, it'll go up, but it'll probably go up like Christmas Eve,
Yeah. A little
And
bit Christmas themed.
and then that'll be it.
Spectacular.
We'll just talk about what we're going to do over Christmas.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
That's it.
Then that'll be us until probably the new year,
The new
until we
year,
get
yeah.
back into it. So, to everybody who has tuned in this year, from we came back again, especially, what was that, like September?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for finding us. And since we've made that push then onto Audio Boom and Spotify and things like that, it's been even better because so many of you are taking us with you on the go, which you can do through Spotify, Audio Boom, Stitcher, iTunes, anywhere. And you can obviously find the video version of the podcast if you want to watch it over at youtube.com/xitgaming. That's the umbrella which we operate under. Thank you all so much for subscribing to the channel, keeping up to date with us on the weekly basis.
We've got one more
We have one more.
on the channel.
That's incredible.
We've got one more.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
I'm so happy for this channel as
Yeah,
a whole.
it
I was-
works.
I was looking back. We actually have a try not to laugh challenge in that as well.
Oh, yeah, which is good.
Yeah,
We were trying not to laugh. We have a Breaking Bad.
a Breaking Bad-esque
Yeah,
intro.
what is it? It's a homage.
A homage is right to Breaking
We have
Bad.
a
To
Scrubs homage.
one of the best scenes of Breaking Bad. We have a homage.
We
to
have The Office homage.
God, we have a lot, don't
Yeah,
we?
we
We did well for a period. We were banging out
Banging out
like
videos.
yeah. it was-
Those are good
it
videos.
was
If you,
really
like
good.
if you like the style and humor of this podcast, you probably like those videos. And then there are gaming videos there as well. If that tickles your fancy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I said my New Year's resolution will be get back into Minecraft, into that series.
Me too, actually.
Because I watched the series, I watched some of the videos, and I was like, I love this game.
I have been playing so many new different types of games recently. I'm like, I really should be recording this and putting it up.
Yeah.
Because like it's so
So
much,
varied.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you a variety streamer?
I'm a variety gamer, Chris, and I like to stream that variety to the masses.
Good. So thank you everybody who has been following us from day one, and then all new faces to the channel, new ears to the listeners.
Happy New Year's. Oh, what we're saying?
I don't know. Thank you for finding us. I don't know. Episode 70. Take us with you. Let us know what you think. This week we are talking, it's just like a recap basically of 2018. Some of the strangest and best and worst and biggest things that have happened during the year.
Just the year.
The year that was 2018.
It was, in a word, it was good.
The people ate Tide Pods.
That was this year.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Do you remember that whole thing
The
went on?
Tide Pod thing.
The Tide Pod challenge. The internet, people uploaded themselves biting into laundry detergent tablets.
This is one. Oh, sorry. This is one of those things where it's like, actually, I have a funny thing to say about this. It's like those Tide Pods just like look delicious.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? It's
And
like,
someone was just thinking, I wonder.
yeah.
I wonder.
If a sweet company had made those and it was actually like, I don't know, they're like blue, aren't they?
Yep.
That was like blueberry like juice or something.
know.
It's like you're like, oh.
That must have been in January time, D, because I went to America in February, and there was new big yellow packet, like stickers on the packet saying not edible
yeah.
or do not consume. They started putting new, like, you know, these packets that like kids couldn't burst into and things like that. And I was like, wow.
It's fucking mad that happened.
Yeah,
like.
this shouldn't happen. You know, people should not be eating fucking.
Do you know what's another one like that? And we were literally just talking about this yesterday. Paint. It's like if you ever look at like a tub of paint and the color of it is just like so like you're like I just want to like just like, scoop that.
Scoop it up and eat it. Yeah, I know.
And the names of them are like, you know, like like dark chocolate.
I know, mocha or
you're just like,
cappuccino melt or something.
If that wasn't paint,
I know.
I would lap that up.
It looks like a milkshake. It looks like you stick a straw into it.
It would be delicious. Like it's not though.
What else happened during this year? Let me see.
Fortnite literally just fucking
Fortnite
blew a gasket.
Fortnite just wrecked everything.
It just did. Like it's just.
I fucking hate Fortnite.
I know.
I hate it so much. I just can't have it. All it is fucking like a dancing simulator now.
Oh, it's just gotten.
May as well be called Just Dance Fortnite.
Do you know what I like about it though now, right?
What?
I haven't liked it this entire time, but now they've added like a map editor. Which I actually kind of like, yeah.
So you can edit the map?
You can create maps. Someone created a terminal for Modern Warfare 2.
No, they didn't.
They did, yeah. I would like that because you know you can build all that shit.
Yeah.
Like that never made any sense to me, like at all.
Yeah.
I hated that. I hated it with a passion. It was the whole reason I didn't play a Fortnite.
Yeah.
Is because I didn't like that. Now I'm like,
now
you can do that.
If you can do that, yeah.
That's a good idea.
You can build your own map. That's pretty awesome.
Your own map. But aside from that, like Fortnite just blew up. It used to be PUBG and Fortnite. Now it's just Fortnite.
Yep.
It used to be Battle Royale. Now it's just Fortnite.
It's strange though that I still prefer watching videos of PUBG more because it's more realistic.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
I don't like watching Fortnite videos.
Yeah, no.
But it's funny, like they talk about Battle Royale and every game is trying to do a bit of Battle Royale now. I guarantee you kids don't talk about Battle Royale games. They talk about Fortnite games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like a verb now. Is that what it is?
That's what it is. Yeah. Or it's like it's
just something like it's like a descriptive thing now. It's not even like you don't class games as battle royales. You class them as Fortnite games. It's like every shooting game is like a Call of Duty game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or every console is Nintendo.
Exactly. It's exactly
like that.
All the kids are playing Fortnite.
Yeah, on their Nintendos. Yeah, that's what it's like. I hate it. I hate the thing. Although this map editor.
It's a bit more interesting now, yeah.
It would not sell it to me, but I enjoy that it's there.
That's the thing, Chris. They don't have to sell it into you because it's free.
Oh, fuck. That's what I mean. It's hard not to like someone who's doing something they got for free. You know?
Like, at the end of the day, they're making mega bucks through their fucking
100%. All their
selling their stupid dance emojis and all them stupid skins
and everything and
all that. Oh, this is the thing that I hate about it.
It just grinds so much.
I'd much rather pay 20 quid for PUBG, even though I don't like PUBG either, and play the game rather than fucking see.
I'm watching a lot more Black Ops 4 videos as well. Yeah? They're like Battle Royale. What's it called?
Blackout.
I like that.
You do?
Yeah, I do like that.
I played it. I don't like it.
Do you not know?
I've decided. I've made this resolution. I don't like Battle Royale. It's not Fortnite's fault necessarily. I don't like Fortnite Battle Royale.
I like the idea of everybody goes in and there's just one winner.
So do I. It sounds great on paper, but then you get into the map and you spend 20 minutes looking for loot. You finally find something good and you get shot in the back and you're dead, and you go back and do it again.
See, I'm the type of person who would just lie there.
Yeah,
just lie in the grass until to keep watching that number tick down. I'm on the last 10. Bang.
I don't know. I don't like that. I prefer running.
You're running gunning.
I just running. I get killed a lot. That's fine by me. I enjoy it that way.
I'm not. I like to lie there with a high powered rifle
sniper
from the distance. Yeah.
But it's finding that sniper, Chris. You have to go into all these different huts and houses.
I know.
I hate that.
I know. What about Mason Ramsey? Do you know who that is?
Is this what? No.
Do you know the name? It's the yodeling Walmart kid. Remember that from this year?
No.
Do you not hear about this?
No.
He launched a whole career after becoming a meme in April. So basically, Mason Ramsey, he yodeled in Walmart. Just started yodeling in Walmart, and it went viral back in April. He was dubbed the yodeling Walmart kid, and even called Little Hank for his rendition of Hank Williams' "Lovesick Blues." He appeared then on Ellen DeGeneres, and from that he just as soon as you appear on Ellen, that's like appearing on Oprah back in the day.
That is, yeah.
Or appearing on Joe Rogan now.
For men.
For men.
Yeah. Because Joe Rogan is the Oprah for men.
I think that's just the perfect analogy.
It really is like.
Did you see that he welcomed Kanye West? He told them
to come on.
Did you see that?
No.
Kanye West put up a tweet saying where so many people giving out about depression and anxiety. No one wants to talk about it. No one wants to face the facts. Something like a tweet such as this.
Yeah.
And Joe Rogan just retweeted or responded, whatever it is, retweeted, just saying, I'll happily talk to you about it for as long as you want. Just let me know.
Fuck.
And everyone's like, make this happen, this happen. But he won't do it. He would never show. But I hope he does. I think that'll be brilliant. Actually, no, he's not even called Kanye. It's just now, isn't it? It's just YE.
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore what he's called. Is his real name Kanye West, even? Probably not.
No, I don't know. I don't care either.
I don't care.
No part of me cares. It's anyway. This
You
guy.
know, an interesting thing about Joe Rogan is like this man will link anything you talk about back to MMA. Like he'll talk about anything. I think they had like fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson all talking about space and astrophysics, and he's like, "Yeah, that reminds me a lot about whenever there's this guy and he gives this name. Oh, you probably don't know him, but he's this guy when MMA was coming real big." And they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, I know.
If you like MMA, you're sweet though.
Yeah, I don't.
No, neither do I. But I like the way he talks about it.
So do I. Yeah, he's so passionate.
Yeah.
He's a good conversationalist,
and he knows a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He knows a lot about a lot of things.
That was something I did this year. I started listening to Joe Rogan, and my life changed.
Joe Rogan in general is just a thing of 2018, I think.
Yeah,
He's become really big.
definitely. I think it's just because of the popularity of the people that he's getting on.
Yeah.
He had like Elon Musk.
He had Elon Musk.
That was one of the biggest. It is like 14 million views after the first couple of.
Who else did he have on it recently this year? Big name.
He's a lot of big MMA fighters.
Well, yeah, he always gets those. But he's had like he's really branched his.
His audience.
Yeah.
It's when
he talks about all kinds of things.
He had that guy. What do you call him? Dan Blizzari.
That's
Was
right.
that his name?
I had him on.
He had him on. That was actually a very fun one to listen to. He had he has Adam Greentree quite a bit. That bow hunter guy. Brian Cox. He had.
Brian Cox is in that.
The universe. Yeah, that guy.
Boom.
Yeah, that guy.
In a star.
He had Macaulay Culkin.
That's right. Yeah, he gets a lot of good names.
Joey Diaz is always a good one as well.
No, that's a big thing from this year. Speaking of Elon Musk flew his car into space. That happened this year.
Yeah, that happened this year as well.
That was pretty mad.
Also with Elon Musk was the whole like his company kind of turned on him a wee bit.
Oh yeah.
Because he promised to get these. What is it like It's not the. Is it Telsa or Tesla? Tesla. Is it like what is the car? Like the Tesla 3 or something?
Yeah, I think it's called, yeah.
So he pretty much promised that he was going to get so many of these
built.
Made, and he couldn't do it. They just couldn't get it done quick
Everyone
enough.
knew he couldn't do it,
Yeah.
but he kept saying he could.
Mm-hmm.
And then he started he's an absolute mouthpiece on Twitter.
That's what I mean. He started becoming a bit of a fruit on Twitter. He was just like
saying things like calling people pedos and all this weird shit.
I like the guy though. I really like the guy.
So do I.
I
I like where his head's at. Like where he's going. Like what he actually does is
where he's going. He's fucking flying a car into space.
He's going to fucking Mars, lad. Right?
I know. I'm watching that video as well of him landing the.
The two. It's amazing.
Have you seen that one yet that I was telling you about with the Interstellar?
I have, yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, checked it out, Chris.
So good.
That was a pretty momentous thing. People got big and hyped about that.
100%, yeah.
Speaking, kind of linking in, do you remember Elon Musk was going to try and help the kids trapped in the cube?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that happened this year as well.
That was this year. That was a massive thing this year.
Wow, yeah, they were trapped.
That was like similar to the whole thing that happened in Chile a couple of years ago with the miners getting trapped. This was another kind of like miraculous story. They all got out alive.
12 football, like it's a football team.
Yeah,
and was it their coach as well? Yeah. Was it ever established why they were in there in the first place?
I think what happened is they were just going in, like generally you can walk in and check it out, and they went up like this area, and then the rain started.
Flood.
Yeah, so they kind of moved further into the cave to escape the waters.
Yeah,
and then they got trapped essentially.
That's crazy.
Mad, like
unbelievable.
One man did die during all that as well.
That's right. And a team of divers eventually got in and got them rescued.
Got them out. Yeah,
that was such a big thing. That went on for so long as well. My God. That's living through history. That's what that was.
2018.
What about Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg? He was in the news quite a bit.
He's never out of the news anymore.
He testified before Congress and got asked, "How does Facebook make money?" He was literally just asked the question, "How does Facebook make money?" And is Twitter the same as what you do? And that was the start of this whole data protection thing.
This was in response to it.
Yeah.
Basically what happened, it was that Cambridge Analytica, it turned out that they had been like just taking people's data without telling them for like years, like 400,000 people, and then Facebook was like, well, why didn't you stop this? And they're like, oh, okay, now Facebook is on the hook for basically everything related to data. It's really interesting as well, because seeing that when he was in Congress, like there was politicians who hadn't a fucking notion asking him questions like probably going like, does Google know where I am? And you're like, I don't know. I'm the head of Facebook, man. You're a fucking looper right now.
Yeah.
It's like, it just shows you that I think Facebook's on the hook a lot. Mark Zuckerberg as well, because he's making money off of this, so he has to be responsible.
Yeah.
the lawmakers in America haven't a clue. Like, so how are they supposed to like enforce anything when they don't?
I know.
How it works?
Yeah. You need a team who actually know what they're talking about before you start trying to enforce these laws.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
But, yeah, that's the big thing for this year. Like, where's your data being used? And we had GDPR as well in Europe, which came into effect.
That's right. That came into effect big time in even where I work, because we're no longer even allowed to, like, you can't have a customer signature, you cannot accept a CV, you can't take anything anymore. Not a thing.
They have to have their like explicit consent and all this.
You're not even allowed to, like, beforehand, whenever, like, say a customer is paying for something with their card, and like some people like cannot get it working, so they hand you their card, you're not
supposed to take it.
You can't touch their card.
Yeah, that mustn't be the way it works in bars, because they always take it off.
I know, yeah.
They're like, can you do contactless? And I'm like, yeah.
Snatch it. Beep. Yeah, I guess it depends what company I think is operating, but Kanye West, back to Kanye.
No, just Ye, Chris.
Just Ye, sorry. Said that slavery sounded like a quote, a choice in a May TMZ interview.
He's a fucking knob as well.
He became a father for the third time, released an album, and had a lot to say about Trump and slavery. This is what he said, quotes, "When you hear about slavery for 400 years, 400 years, that sounds like a choice."
Nah.
Like, what?
Not so much, sure.
You were there for 400 years, and it's all of y'all. I like the word prison, because slavery goes too direct to the idea of blacks.
Okay. I don't know what he's talking about.
Neither do I. He also visited the White House in October wearing a red "Make America Great Again" hat.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What about Yanni versus Laurel? Do you remember that?
Yanni, yes.
Laurel. What did you hear? Do you remember?
Laurel, yeah. Every time.
I think I heard Laurel as well.
Yeah, but why? I forget what the explanation for that was. There's some weird thing. I think it's like the headphones you use or something like that, or the room, the environment you're in.
Really?
Yeah. Because your brain is like it doesn't have all the information, so it's working it out and it's guessing.
I thought it was just like, you know, the way certain age groups hear like a certain high pitched noise.
Was that it? Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you remember the other one though?
Yeah,
from last year, the black.
That fucked me up big time, because I literally could not understand why people were seeing that.
Yeah.
Like
that's the same thing. It's like your brain is seeing it, and it's like guessing that it goes like, I'm assuming that the background of this room is white, so that would make this dress gold, and you're like, but another person sees it and they see it in a slightly different light, and they're like, well, my brain is assuming that background is blue, so like, that dress must be black. And you're
that
like,
really. But here's the thing, right? Why did it take so long for stuff like this to arise? It's
because it used to be, Chris, you'd see this and like you'd never show it to enough people to find out the other half who see it differently. And it's like, but now with social media, everyone sees it like 1,000 times in a second. Yeah. And then everyone's like, you're fucking wrong. No, you're fucking wrong.
I was thinking about this. I was just thinking, like, we never used to hear about stuff like this before. Like, who cares what color it is? It's just one person's social media opinion. And now one person's opinion just like takes off around the world, and that's it. This is
it. This is why memes are so popular.
I love memes.
People can relate to that type of shit.
I know.
So they share the fuck.
Like, I love memes. That's like 90% of what I follow on Instagram. Another 5 is gaming, and another 5 is fitness, and that's it. Swear to God. Actually, no. I think 1% is like podcasters.
Oh yeah. I think that's good. That's good Instagram game, Chris.
Huh?
You got good Instagram game.
Really good Instagram. I love memes though. Love them. What about your woman Roseanne Barr? Got booted off a show called Roseanne because of her insensitive tweet. Yeah. What did she say? Comparing. That's what she did. She compared former Obama advisor Valerie Jarrett to a monkey.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Yeah. There was a World Cup day.
There was a World Cup.
Yeah, there was a fucking World Cup.
Forget about the World Cup.
I know. Let's talk about that briefly. Do you remember that?
I do, yeah. There's some great games in it.
And then France won it.
France won at the end.
Beat Croatia 4-2.
Yeah, I had Belgium in the sweeps. They came third.
Right. I remember we did a podcast where we watched the Belgium-Brazil game in my room. Remember we were sitting watching it.
It was great.
In the background. Holy shit. Like, there was a full World Cup this summer.
I've just remembered another thing this summer. It's coming home.
Oh, fuck. I hate that.
Football's coming home. I hated that too.
They were so sure.
I know, yeah.
They were so sure.
They got ripped. I was thinking this the other day. They got ripped a new one by Roy Keane.
Yeah.
Because he was slamming all the pundits, because he was like, you keep saying when they, or if, should they be. You're assuming
that you're getting to that point.
Yeah. And then they got beat.
Yeah.
And he was like,
who were they beat by?
Croatia.
It was Croatia. That's right.
Or was it? It was, I
Yeah,
think.
penalty shootout, was it?
Possibly. I can't remember even.
Yeah.
I just remember they were beat. They had a handy game. Not a handy game, but they had an easier draw through. Who did they get?
No, didn't they have like a shootout first of all, and they won it? They just scraped through the shootout,
Yeah.
and then they got to the.
Then they were beat with Croatia.
Was it Germany?
No. Who was it? I forget. Someone will tell us.
Someone should tell us.
Someone will tell us. I'll just look it up. The World Cup was pretty fucking I always enjoy a good World Cup.
So do I.
The last couple have all been great, by the way.
Do you prefer, right? Let's say for argument's sake they both fell at exactly the same time, same place. Would you favour the World Cup or the Olympics?
Probably the World Cup.
Would you?
Yeah.
I favour the
Olympics.
Olympics.
There's only a handful of things I care about in the Olympics.
See, I like the variety.
You like the variety?
I like the variety.
I suppose.
Even if I don't care about it, I watch it just to make fun of it. You know, I can
Yeah,
I watch the sport and I'm like, how is this a sport? You know, it's like
how is this a sport?
There was like, I think, wasn't like the Winter Olympics, was that this year as well in February?
Oh, possibly. I'm not sure.
I think it could have
been.
been.
Yeah, because it happens. Yeah.
Because I remember watching them and there's like that. I don't even know what it's called, but basically they ski. It's like cross country skiing, and then they ski down into like this little valley, and then they have to take like a rifle off their back, and they have to shoot a target, and if they miss it, it adds like 3 seconds to their time, and then they have to take off skiing again. I'm like, that is just exhaustion. That is just sheer exhaustion.
That's what I think. I forget what army does that. Like Finland or something like that.
Is that like their?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Because they had like, I remember like way back around the time of the World Wars, like Russia or someone invaded them and they fucked them up because they had these guys who could just ski down. And
that's
fucking
what one of the chapters in Battlefield is.
Oh really?
Germany invade Norway to use their hard water. They're making hard water for some kind of bomb in Norway, and pretty much all these like guerrilla fighters who could ski, and they were just like, nah, we're rising up, let's go. And you play as a girl who like literally skis into like one of their fortresses, and it's class.
That's the same, pretty awesome.
So like because they were fighting in like the fjords all up there, which is just like massive open like blizzard kind of ground, and like the Germans just couldn't do that shit.
And that's why it's in the Olympics.
That's why it's in the Olympics.
Guess that ever happens again.
There was a World Cup, so.
And it was awesome.
People jumped out of cars for the In My Feelings challenge.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, that happened too.
Well, that's the thing where they do the walk, the dance, and then they hop back in the car.
Yeah.
Like, some people just don't deserve a license.
No,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
and I have seen videos and I enjoy them thoroughly whenever they lose control of the car and it crashes into a ditch or into a pole.
Yeah, or they fall. Yeah,
I enjoy them to the point where I'm like, I'm really glad no one got fucking injured during that. But
Yeah.
your car deserves to be wrecked and you shouldn't be able to drive for at least 15 years after that bullshit.
100%. Yeah, your license should just be revoked.
There's
Indefinitely.
Stuff
Cardi B and Nicki Minaj alleged Fashion Week run-in. That was a big thing.
What
isn't it?
happened there?
So they had a big run-in. Came to a head back in September when TMZ reported that the two allegedly had a run-in at the NYFW party. That evening, Cardi B was photographed leaving a New York venue with a knot on her head. Months later, they both addressed the situation, trading barbs on social media before calling a tentative truce. Basically, they just went at each other.
Went after it, hey?
Yeah.
England were beat by Sweden, by the way. No, they beat Sweden.
They beat Sweden.
Yeah.
Ah,
Who did they beat in penalties, though?
I don't know.
Colombia. Yeah. Beat Colombia on penalties, beat Sweden in the quarters, and were beaten by Croatia in the semis.
Wow.
And they got beat by Belgium in the third place playoff.
Yeah. Did they beat by Croatia? Was that a shootout?
No, that was after extra time. That ended after extra time.
Okay. Americans got text messages from the president, and then it became a meme. Did you see that? The presidential alert? That thing that went out? No. A test of the US presidential alert system. So it's pretty much like a message that goes out saying presidential alert.
Well, this is like in the case of an emergency or something?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
It was just a test that went out, just like to make sure that it was just rolling it out, making sure that it was working or whatever, and then it became a meme. And then do you see all those FBI ones as well? Like the FBI are watching your phone. Do you see that?
No.
Yeah,
no.
that became big as well. So I don't know. Batman's penis was published in the comics for the first time. Did you see this?
No.
Caused a bit of a scene after a silhouette of the hero's phallus was published for the first time ever, presumably after registering readers' shock. DC Comics confirmed that it would not be making Batman's penis a regular feature moving forward. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, please do.
So if you can take a look at those pictures and clarify, like you don't see anything, you can just see like a fucking like a silhouette.
Oh yeah,
Do you know
but
what I
it's
mean?
there, Chris.
It's there, you know. I mean, it's DC, it's comics.
It's a comic. It's there.
I
It's
don't
a
understand.
silhouette. It's not clear, but there's no call for it to be there.
Surely people reading the things though, like don't care,
Nah, probably not. Like,
you know.
yeah, it's the people who don't read comics who would be outraged by that.
Yeah.
My kid reads comics.
Blackfishing became a term after people were accused of artificially darkening their skin for internet popularity.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's really big on, yeah. Which is mad, like, as well.
The internet was not pleased after a trend of blackfishing was exposed by an exhaustive Twitter thread. Women were alleged to have altered their features in order to appear mixed race, prompting social media outrage. I didn't even know this was a thing until I read this.
I know, yeah. No, it's desperate.
What the fuck, like?
People are trying to make themselves look like a different ethnicity for popularity.
What about the big Australian super cow? Did you see that?
I did not. Please tell me more.
Okay. In some ways, a 6'3" cow named Snickers was the biggest story of the year. The cow was deemed too big to slaughter, and its appearance had the internet absolutely shook over the size and width, inspiring some truly iconic memes. Here is a picture of the cow standing next to regular sized cows.
Jesus fuck! It's like twice the height of a regular cow.
It's 6'3". You know,
That's impressive. Like,
it's like the height of you.
that's a little taller than me.
Yeah. But
I would look up to this cow.
It was deemed too big to slaughter, so now it's probably going to become like a landmark or something, and it'll become like a national treasure,
Right
like
enough,
Nick
yeah.
Cage, you know.
Oh.
And
Nick Cage is also in the Spider-Man film.
is he?
He is. He not briefly, but he's in it for a piece. Sorry, yeah. Proceed.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if there's anything else. Avengers and Deadpool prove that comic book movies still
have
on
it.
top of their form. Definitely. Deadpool was this year, and then Avengers Infinity War, which I have to get. I need to, because HMV are doing this deal. I think I told you about it. It's like 5 movies for like 30 quid Blu-rays,
All right,
and
yeah.
all of the Marvel is in that, and I would just like to pick it all up.
Get all the Avengers films and catch up.
Exactly, because I want to be ready for Endgame. Because I seen the trailer, and I was
trailer for it
like,
has
I
come
just
out.
like any trailers that look like pretty epic,
Yeah, yeah.
and I want to see Thanos.
Yeah, you
So
haven't
just-
seen him yet, yeah.
That was the reason I wanted to see Infinity War, even though I hadn't seen the previous Avengers. I was just like, yeah, but Thanos looks so cool.
Have you seen Infinity War?
No,
No. Okay, cool.
I've heard so much about it, but I have no idea. Still have no clue what's going on in it. I've watched the trailer like 100 times at this point because it's so cool.
The Endgame or Infinity War?
No, Infinity War,
Oh, yeah.
because I love it. And then I seen, I think it was Halo done in the form of
Yep.
that.
It's good. That wee trailer.
Yeah, I seen another Halo one done in the form of the Rogue One trailer as well. That was really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
God. Every time I talk and think about Halo,
I just want to play
yeah,
Halo.
Exactly.
It's just getting that motivation to put it in and start playing it,
Yeah.
which I never do.
No. It's kind of how I behave with most games.
Trump and Kim Jong-un.
Oh yeah, they're best biffs now.
Yep. They settled some differences. Bitcoin's dramatic fall.
Mm-hmm.
That happened this
Didn't
year.
really surprise anyone, but it happened finally.
Samsung, Apple and Samsung epic legal battle finally came to an end. In the Supreme Court, the rise of copycat notch phones.
Ugh, hate the notch.
Yeah. What is it though?
The notch is like, so imagine my phone here.
Yeah.
Imagine the screen goes right the way to the top,
Right.
and then just there where the wee camera and speaker is,
Yeah.
it's not screen, it's a wee notch.
Why though?
So you can put the camera and the speaker on the front of the phone, and then the rest of the front of the phone is your screen. I get it. I understand why they do it. It just doesn't look nice. It looks awful. So it's instead of, yeah.
I can't see. Uber's fatal self-driving crash.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
That was a thing. I'm just scrolling through this. Location data. There's a lot of stuff about data. 5G is enjoying peak hype. Excitement for 5G continues to grow, as does the rhetoric around next generation wireless technology. The networks are starting to get rolled out this year, with most launching service in 2019.
There you go.
5G.
5G's on its way.
Oh, Stephen Hawking died.
That's right.
God, there's been a lot. Stephen Hawking, Stan Lee.
Oh yeah, right. Recently, Stanley.
There's been a lot of big deaths this year. I think.
Peace. No, those were pretty big deaths right now.
Those are the big ones, yeah.
And there's probably more throughout the year. It's very hard to remember all those. You'll know all about it at the end of the year when there's all these immemorial things that go on.
Yeah.
It was the 100th anniversary of the end of the First World War this year.
That's right, the centenary, yeah. Han's Solo movie was a disappointment, apparently.
Yeah.
I seen it yesterday in CEX for £8 on Blu-ray.
Oof, that's how you know it's not doing so good.
And I was just like, it's like one of those, you know, like whenever you see FIFA and there's like 30 copies of FIFA, it was like that. It was just Solo everywhere. I was like, no.
What do you call it? The score for that film is not eligible for the Oscars because somebody forgot to submit it.
No.
Would you believe it?
How do you forget to submit
I don't know, but someone forgot to submit it.
What did big in the Oscars this year? Because I distinctly remember being up. We were doing a podcast up at Killygola, and we were looking through the Oscars because we did the Oscar podcast.
We did an Oscar
that
special.
was The Shape of Water. All those.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah. The Shape of Water. Tell Me How You Are. That one.
Yeah. Oh, 3 billboards over Ebbing, Missouri.
Yeah.
What a film.
Yeah, brilliant film.
Well, I just got goosebumps thinking about that film.
Shit, was that this year or last year? That was last year, I think.
No, it was this year.
You sure? I hope it was at the very end.
Because I only watched the 3 billboards right after hearing about it. I watched it on the plane on the way to America, and I went in February.
It might have been. I hope it was 2017.
Why?
Because I want to say Spider-Man was my favorite film of the year, but if 3 billboards.
I know, yeah, you forget about that, yeah. What was your favorite game of the year? Was it God of War?
God of War, yeah.
When did it come out? June?
No, May. No, March.
Was it?
Yeah, it was March. It was right at the start of the year. Because we were still in Killygola, for sure.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure we were. I'm pretty sure it was March. Yeah.
God of
that's
War.
what Sony have been doing their like releases. Remember they did March. This year it was God of War. Last year it was that other one they have.
It was a great year.
It is a 2017 film, Chris. So we're good to go.
Fuck. Right. Okay.
With Spider-Man being the best film of the year.
Yeah.
On top of Infinity War, on top of Deadpool 2.
Is that Spider-Man that you just seen?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Wow.
Great show. So it was high bay.
Black Panther was this year as well.
So it was, yeah. It was a massive success.
Some big movies this year when you think about it.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All superhero comic book films.
We went to the cinema a few times this year, didn't we? We've seen Deadpool.
We've seen Deadpool.
We've seen Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah.
Whenever it came out,
it was not a massive success.
It was terrible in all accounts.
We've seen another one, I think, as well. Did we not?
Yeah, we went to the cinema quite a bit.
Yeah.
I can't remember what for. It was last year. The end of last year we went for Blade Runner.
Yeah.
Was Blade Runner the Oscars then? No.
It was there for like set design or something. It won for
sound design.
Oh, it was cinematography. It won cinematography.
Did it get sound? No.
I don't know. Maybe
Wonder what got sound.
Perhaps.
I completely forget.
Hopefully it did.
Tell you what, you could just find our Oscar discussion podcast. There you go. It's right there.
Scroll back down.
I know. My game of the year is also God of War.
God of War. Yeah.
We got a Switch this year. That's what I did.
That's right. So did I.
Holy shit.
Big year.
Like this year, it feels like the year's gone so fast, and I think about all the stuff that's actually been accomplished.
And it feels like so long ago.
I know.
Yeah.
It feels like ages ago when I got my Switch.
Very strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very strange indeed.
Holy shit.
Big year 2018.
Yeah. Can you think of anything else to add to it before?
I can't really think. I think I've kind of
covered everything.
Yeah. Worn myself down here. But yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of other stuff that has happened.
Exhausted all avenues. 100%.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it there.
2018.
A year in review.
A year in review, yeah.
Not a bad year.
Not a bad year, right, yeah. I can't believe there was a World Cup. Completely forgot about that one.
I know, yeah.
Just a World Cup.
Took far too long to get to.
I know.
Ireland won the Grand Slam in the Six Nations.
That's right.
That was awesome.
That's right, holy shit.
That was fantastic, actually.
BBC Sports Personality of the Year is tonight, I think.
Okay, cool. Who? Oh, hey, Luka Modric is a player of the year as well.
Yes, right. Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ballon d'Or.
Balloon d'Or.
Fall on the floor.
Anything else you want to add to the podcast before we finish up? Because this is like the penultimate one for the year.
The one. I think we're rounding up to the big finale next week.
Next week, what are we going to do next week?
Just Christmas themed. Just
Christmas.
Everything brilliant about Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas. Get everyone hyped up. It'll be like Christmas Eve or the day before.
Yeah. When
the last one comes up, so everyone will just be getting ready for it.
See if we can get Shawnee or Sinker out for this one as well.
A jubilant, merry mood will be established here.
100%.
We'll wear Christmas hats.
Yeah.
We mightn't.
I'll wear my jumper.
I'll wear my jumper.
I can promise that.
We'll do Christmas jumpers then.
Christmas jumper.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds great. We maybe get some snow for the window.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Don't bank on any of this, by the way.
Or a tree.
We are home of the empty promise.
Oh, yeah.
So this may not happen.
Somebody said that to me in work during the week. I was talking to them about doing something. And they were just like, yeah, empty promises. And I just went, that's what I'm known for. And they did not understand it at all.
Well, they might now.
No.
You'd be like, empty
think so.
promise. Check this out.
I don't think so.
Empty promise. Just Google it.
I'm so glad the amount of people that are finding the podcast, though. Thank you.
It's tremendous.
Thank you so much. That's been good. That's what's good this year.
Oh, yeah, that's been a big thing,
is doing well.
2018. Yeah.
So we have 2019 to push the shit out of this.
We're going to fucking push the fuck.
Big time. Like, yeah, we got to hit new ground. I want to be so I want to be so good that like people are telling, because people are telling other people about the podcast, and I don't want people coming in and being disappointed.
No, we're going to keep the quality up, high standard.
Yeah, very high, definitely.
Better than this. Nah, this is as good as it gets.
Yeah, it's not getting much better.
You're going to top this. How can you top a 10, Chris?
Thank you everybody for finding the podcast. Remember, you can find the video versions over at youtube.com/xxgaming, Gaming. And if that's no good for you, or you want to take us with you on the go, find us over at Stitcher. Where else?
Spotify, iTunes,
SoundCloud. No, there's one episode in SoundCloud.
There's one episode. Well, episode.
That can be my New Year's resolution.
What's that?
That we get the most recent podcast on SoundCloud every single week.
Every week. Okay, maybe that'll happen.
Who knows? That could be. Imagine SoundCloud was like the taking off point for us.
Maybe, yeah.
That just
we tried SoundCloud for 1 month.
Yep.
And then I switched it over to Spotify because
thank God though.
Yeah.
That doesn't even compare. What a move.
Yeah.
Spotify is like the shit. I love Spotify.
I love Spotify.
Yeah. Have you had your Roundup? Did you do that? Did you get like your Roundup on Spotify? Where you can find out like what you're most listened to. No. Mine was Interstellar.
Yes.
No Time for Caution. That was my most
Awesome.
listened to song this year. I'm not even surprised.
No, that's a great song to be listening to on repeat.
But people are finding us because we got some pictures through showing that we were showing up and like what people have listened to this year.
Excellent.
I just love that the Empty Promise podcast is there. Yeah. You know, we're a household name.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah,
that's a good feeling.
Good. Okay, and on that feeling, I think we should end this one. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We will see you next week for the last podcast of the year. So stay tuned.
It'll be a Mary Berry Christmas one.
Mary, is that what that candle is?
No.
What's that noise?
That's Mary Berry. Mary Berry from the Christmas cook-off.
Can you hear that?
Bake Off.
I can hear like a car.
Yeah, there's a car on the road.
Is this what flies here?
No.
No? Okay.
Flies here us talking. Bullshit. Fly on the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in this week. We'll see you all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed next week. Goodbye and God bless. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. 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 Have a Merry Berry New Year.
Yep.
The sun's been in my eyes for like an hour and a half.
Oh!
Sorry.